guys, welcome back to Cool Conversations,
your favorite podcast on ice.
Today we have with us a shining star. I have been following him and his mom and his family for a long time, so I'm so excited to have them on. He is a dancer and he has a famous shimmy, so if you don't know, you got to go check him out. But today we have with us Brody and his mom, Danny.
Yay! Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. And you guys know, before we get into it, we have to do an icebreaker. So we'll see you on the ice.
I'm so excited.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
My mom is not ready.
No. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with swizzles. So you are going to put your arms out, and you're going to get your heels to kiss, and then you're going to push forward and get your toes to kiss. So, oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll hold your hand. So you're going to push in your heels. There you go. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There we go. Yeah.
Not easy.
Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. There we go. Nice.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Failing.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay. 2-foot spin, you put your toe in, you twist all the way to the right, and then you swipe your arms around the table and pull in. Yes, 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 yes.
Perfect. And the other way. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's great. Do you want to do it one more time?
Easier for dancers.
Woo! Awesome. Okay, so Peter is going to teach you a waltz jump. Are you guys ready?
You can watch this. So we're going to
Okay.
push off 1 foot.
Yeah?
Yeah?
We're going to jump up in the air. When you jump up, change feet.
Yes. So I'm going to teach you a little trick real quick before we do it. So what you're going to do is you are going to start this way, and we like to start in the T position. Perfect. Already did perfect. And so you're going to step on your left foot, and you're going to land on your right.
You're gonna turn towards me.
Yes,
Perfect.
exactly that. So now you can add the hop. Yeah? So you got it?
I got him.
You got him? You got it? Okay.
So you're going to turn towards me, Brody.
Okay, and hop. Yeah!
Natural.
What do you think?
That was great. Yeah.
Bigger push. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. You want to try it?
Try this?
It's only if you want to. Woo! Okay, here. I can help you sit. You want me to? Yeah.
Get some air. Man.
Okay. Woo! That was great. Yeah. Okay. You think you can do it? You down for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Ready?
he's got you.
You set?
I'm scared.
And woo! Nice. Here.
Flying. So this is called a helicopter.
Yes.
Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hands and place them on your hips. Okay? You're going to help me later by putting your hands on my shoulders.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So he's gonna pick you up.
Time of my life.
Yeah, exactly. And then he spins, and if you really want to, you can let go. Okay. Woo!
You can absolutely do that.
What do you think?
Only if you want to, though.
Oh, if you want.
Are you scared? You don't have to.
Are you scared?
I'm scared.
You're scared. We
I
can.
want it easier.
Easier. Okay. What? Yeah.
So you're completely floating.
Okay.
And go.
Bend it. Bend it. Bend your knee. Bend your knee.
The other knee, the other.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice. Nailed it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
So your mom is just gonna
Oh, yes.
stand, and you guys are gonna go like this. Woo! You think you can do that?
You can do it.
Okay, so she's gonna
So I
spin you
spin
under.
him this way?
Yes. Oh.
Woo. Okay, here,
Yeah,
one
so you
more.
guys want to spin under and then do a little present. Woo! Yes! Great job!
And
Okay.
we present, and then that.
Yay! Okay, Brody, I have so many questions for you. When did you decide that you wanted to be a dancer?
I decided when when I was like little, I saw my sister dancing on stage, so I want to start dancing like her and put all of her dresses on, like her competition dresses, and I wanted to dance.
Oh, and how old are you now?
I'm 8.
Wow. So you're 8 years old and you are doing so much. I have seen you with so many famous people, actually. So what are some of the things that you've done?
I've been like dancing, grooving,
Yeah,
Shimmying.
doing the Fosse,
Yes.
going to school.
Going to school.
That's it.
He's
Yeah.
on a dance team.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I do acting, piano.
Yeah.
I was doing swimming lessons too.
Oh, wow. So you are just multi-talented. And we can see that online. You are just so talented.
And now I'm doing ice skating.
Now you're doing
My friends.
Yeah, your friends. You were so good.
This is your first time on ice, right?
Yep.
How do you think you did?
What do you think?
I think you did amazing.
I think you did amazing, too.
I think I
some
did good.
big-
Mom, what do you think?
I think you did shimmy gorgeous.
So, Brody, I have one more question for you. What is your biggest dream? What do you want to do?
I want to be on, my biggest dream to be on Broadway.
Wow, I love Broadway. So I'm excited to see you. I know you're going to be there one day because you are just so talented.
What do you say?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for chatting with us, Brody. I have a couple questions for your mom, so we're gonna chat with her a little bit, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Bye.
Bye, Brody.
So, when did you know that Brody was a performer?
I would say, well, you know what? He started walking at 19 months.
Wow.
Super late and delayed. And I noticed, I would say around 11 months, like I had Michael Jackson on, and he started moving in a way that wasn't normal, I felt. So I was like, wow, this kid has a musicality that of course he gets it from me.
Of course.
But, yeah,
I've seen you on the ice.
Yeah, you were great.
but I noticed right away, I've never seen a musicality like that. So I find it very interesting that he was dancing before walking because I have so many videos. I videoed him every day. It's just the documentary type of person I am. So I'm always like filming him, all my kids for that matter. But he really, really shined with dance, and it was super young. And then I think from there, I would say around 4 years old, we were playing the Nutcracker, and we were about to eat breakfast, and you could hear the dishes banging in the back, and we played that video, and it went ballistic, like honestly, like 100 million.
Wow.
Yes, and it went around the world, and it was stolen, and it was like I went crazy. I was like, this guy had like 50 million hits on it, and no credit.
Whoa.
Yes,
no.
yes, it was one of those
Shoot.
moments. I was so mad. And then Oprah posted it.
Nice.
Yes, and I think
Wow.
that's what really changed
Took
the
everything off.
trajectory of our life is she posted the video. He was around 4 years old, and she posted a couple of videos, and the words were like, he's going to be the next big thing. And then our entire world changed, and next thing you know, Capitol Records is calling, and he's starred in Niall Horan's video, and they showed up to our house. It just has been crazy ever since.
Wow.
All from
Yeah.
that one video that, like,
Off
when you
of
posted
one
it,
video.
when you think back, was it just kind of like haphazardly, or did you have like a goal for him? Did you just kind of wanted to share?
I just
him
wanted
out
to
there?
share his musicality for sure, because I was told by like so many, like the people in the comments were obviously, in dance and stuff like that. So they knew, they were like, you have to keep him in dance. You need to do this. He has to study ballet. He has, and it was awesome. And I just loved sharing him. And then COVID happened literally 3 months after that.
Oh,
So
wow.
yes, and he was such a joy for such a depressing time. So we just kept going live and doing videos. And I think it was like Katie Couric, the newscaster, she called him a joy trigger. Like, and then so many people like that know Bob Fosse, they just said that he was like reincarnated. They're like, Brody's reincarnated Bob Fosse, and like all these things. So many celebrities reposted him, countless celebrities, I should say.
That's
Jessica
amazing.
Chastain, So many people. It was amazing. Yeah.
So how did you, because you were in the social media space
Mm-hmm.
before Brody blew up online. So what's
Yes.
a little bit of your history with that?
So I've been doing social media for about a decade. I went to school for broadcast journalism, and I didn't want to teach anymore. I was teaching high school broadcast journalism, so I decided to open up my own brand, City Girl Gone Mom. I had a blog, and after 2 years of me working my tail off, I got a free vacuum. So I was like, Bobby, I'm totally onto something, baby. We got a free vacuum. What's up? So
Humble beginnings.
I mean, he was like, yeah, this is going really good for you. He was so like, maybe you should go back to work. I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm onto something. I'm going to get paid. At some point, I'm going to get paid, Bob.
Nice.
And
I love it.
And now look, 7 employees. So it's like, it's crazy. Yeah, we have a big digital team and all that. Like, it's never enough help. It's kind of crazy. But so to answer the question, I feel that when Brody was 4 years old and went viral, I feel like I knew what to do. Like I had a foot in already because I'm like OG on Instagram for so long. So I actually had his handle. I called him Boss Baby Brody before he went viral. I opened his channel like honestly 9 months before he went viral.
That's some forward thinking. Right there.
Yes.
Yes, and it's crazy. And I opened it because I knew he needed his own space, like his own platform. And sure enough, that I almost regret doing that so quickly because he went viral on my channel, and then I pointed everyone to go to his. And then I was stuck doing 2 brands for so long, and I've been doing that for 4 years, so it's hard to manage 2 brands. But he needs his own platform because he's a talent.
Especially in the beginning, because you were trying to maintain your identity, but also build up your son's.
And he's truly a talent. He's got musicality, and he's a dancer, and he's a performer. He's not an influencer.
Yes.
And that's important.
That's a big difference.
There's a big difference. Yeah, he's completely. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Don't do that.
Here goes in performing. So that's one thing that I think there is a big difference between a content creator or somebody who just, is an influencer, and he really truly is somebody who we're going to see, he's already been on TV. He's already been in so many different spaces that not your typical influencer gets to.
Correct.
So how did you make some of that happen for him? Because that's amazing.
I mean, they really come to him, to be honest with you. It's not like anything I'm searching for. Everything just comes right into our email or a DM. And the opportunities have been endless for him. Honestly, he's so blessed.
That's
and
amazing.
Yeah, it's super important that we give back because of that. Even with his toy line, we give 10% back to the Dance Institute to help underserved kids that can't afford to go to dance.
That's
things like that.
amazing.
So I try to teach him always pay it forward while you're, because
absolutely.
you're doing such great things. He's got such an opportunity and such an audience, and they're so dedicated. His people love him truly, and he's getting opportunities. Like he's been in a drama, CSI, and he was on a Nickelodeon TV show. 2 Nickelodeon TV shows he was on, and he always books the role of himself.
That's so
He's
cool.
that much of a character that he books the role of Brody. I'm like dead over it. I'm like, your name in this show is Boss Baby Brody. That's
Love it.
insane. And right now we actually we're doing our first non-scripted TV show, which is, I'm not allowed to say, but it'll be on Amazon Prime. And he booked a full season with an amazing cast of kids.
As Boss Baby Brody.
Yeah, he's Brody.
Yeah.
So he's Brody. He never really, they kind of book him as himself.
Yeah.
He's a personality. Like he's got his own thing. He does not need a character.
No.
He is his own.
He's auditioning for some crazy stuff. A movie right now, a Broadway show. I'm not in any rush to get to Broadway because that means Mama has to move to New York for like 6 months, and that's not easy. So I'm not in a rush for that. He's super young, so we have a lot of time, and his career is just going to keep going. And we have a beautiful set of agents and managers that really watch out and make sure we make the right decisions with his path.
That's amazing.
And make sure he's happy too. He's in school now full time. I was homeschooling him for a while. But now we're like 6 months behind in reading, so I had to put him in school. Mama's not too good at homeschooling.
I was gonna ask you about that. How do you manage everything that he's doing? Because like you said, he's gonna be on an Amazon Prime show.
Right.
He's 8. Just like his normal activities that 8-year-olds do. Plus, how do you manage all of these things?
You can't be
Plus
afraid to ask for help. And I've always lived my life that way, even from the humble beginnings back in the day when I was a kid and I didn't have the means to even like pay my rent. I would wash my clothes at someone's house and always ask for help, never be ashamed, so for me, I have to ask for help because I can't manage 4 kids, 3 dogs, a husband, a house, and Brody, who's like 22 children. So it's
all that energy.
It's unbelievable. He dances from morning till night, and it's just, he's unstoppable, and he needs me. I really honestly knew when he was a baby, I was like, this is the last child, because I could tell he needs a lot of me. And it's the truth.
So as a parent, having your child like on social media and in the public eye at like he is, how do you manage it? Do you get like deterred from the negative comments? Does it bother you as a mom? Like, does Mama Bear come out? How do you handle it?
Yeah, that's a hard one. It always bothers you at the end of the day. Like, how could you be so mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I usually pray for them because it's really about them.
Yes, always.
Because I personally would never write a negative comment on anyone's page. And if you can do that, there's something wrong with you. Like, that's not
you're projecting something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there's something wrong. Like, because say Britney Spears with her wildest meltdowns on social media, I would never write something negative to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even when someone is breaking down or at their lowest of lows or doing something I don't agree with, I would never, ever write something negative. And I find it mind-blowing that people have this keyboard courage.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
so sick.
They would
Keyboard
never
warriors.
say it
To your face.
To your face.
Never.
Never.
And I once tracked it down.
Watch out now.
I am Italian and I'm from New York, so don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. The comments were so vile. I tracked it down, and it was a 10-year-old kid.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, guess who I'm talking to? Your mama.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call your mama at 5.
Yeah. That's
So, because there's one thing that there's a problem with social media, and let me tell you what the problem is. You can't track your kids' comments, what they're writing.
Oh, no. You
There
absolutely
should be
can't.
a button for all parents. I want to be on like the TikTok board, the YouTube board, because I should be able to hit a button, track what I wrote today, and see, so that parents know, hey, my kid is a freaking bully.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? How do we not? We don't know.
I'm sure it's possible. They already have like the family controls, where
Right.
Yes, they
you
do.
put the phone in under the same profile and everything and monitor that way, because at the end of the day, you don't know what your kids
You
are doing
still
online.
can't see comments that they're
Yeah.
writing, though. That's what bothers me.
You can't. No, there's
No.
no way to track that down.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then I usually pray for them. I usually don't engage. You don't want to shine light on hate.
That's true.
That's super important. Please ignore it if you get negative comments. And then once in a while, you do go a little crazy, and it hits you, and it's annoying, and you're having a bad day. So I just, like the other day, this woman wrote something so mean to me. So I said, you know what, Karen? I said, tomorrow is a better day, and you can do better. So I have faith in you, and guess what? I'm cheering you on. You're going to be kind tomorrow. You're going to spread love, not hate.
I love
Got you.
that.
You're paying it forward.
Yeah. Good for you.
I did. You just got to know what to say. Like, not
Yeah.
like, don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
They
on the
go low,
topic-
you go Michelle Obama. You go high.
Still on the topic of negativity, the unfortunate thing, the truth is that we always fixate on those negative comments.
Yeah.
You never really
99
seek out
positive.
those positive ones, because there
Right.
could be 99 positive, exactly, and only that one negative that takes you
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
Well, someone told me once, it's like, it's like having one of those like canisters like that you do in a science experiment, and it's filled with a clear solution, right? And then somebody drops just one little dot of blue and it taints the whole day.
Yeah.
And that's a good comparison with comments, right? We get 99 gorgeous comments, and then that one person who's got to say something so ugly, you know, and it's done.
Yeah, wild. And one other thing I wanted to ask you about is you actually spend a lot of time advocating. I saw this post that you did about your like kids going back to school and advocating for being kind. And I think that that's so great because there are a lot of children at school particularly who do bully and their parents don't necessarily know about it. So what kind of inspired you to talk about that a little bit?
You know, I think what's important is a really great idea or a tip I can give as a seasoned mom of 4 is keeping affirmation cards in your car. Because I'm an Uber. I'm a mom Uber. I'm a Moober. I'm a Moober. And I constantly am driving children places. So I keep a stack of like positive affirmations. So I tell, you know, and I had a great campaign with like Dove and Sam's Club. This isn't sponsored, but I did, and it was about self-love and you know, teaching others to love and all these things. I love this project, and just keeping that positivity in the car. So they read it before they go to school, and then I turn it on them and I say, now you should give these out to other people and teach them to self-love and be kind and, you know, be an upstander at all times. Stick up for anyone, you know, at all times. Like, you have to.
Yes, because being a bully really truly comes from like not feeling confident within yourself. So a lot of the times when people are bullying, there is something behind it that has to do with them personally. So I think that it's great that positive affirmations are something that you're recommending for bullies.
Thank you. Yes.
So what is your biggest dream for Brody? Because I know you probably have one.
Listen, I just want to go on his yacht when he has one. he's so entertaining.
Yeah.
It's bananas. It's like living with a Broadway star.
That's amazing.
So he is so talented, and I just want him. My biggest dream is for him to be so happy and so kind that he keeps spreading the love across the masses. And then, you know, like a personal goal as his mom, I would say is he needs a stage.
Okay.
Or film. Like, he needs to be in a film. He's got so much talent. He can really, really shine, I feel, and help others, or he just needs that stage.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My last question is, what advice do you have to parents who give birth to a shining star kid and they want to pursue either television, social media, or something in that realm? What would you say is the best advice you would give to them?
Well, start a brand. You could start a brand for them. Be consistent, you know, whatever you're going to post, and, you know, always post appropriate things. Or for us, we like to make people laugh because Brody is Baryshnikov in Jack Black's body, or the other way. He's like Jack Black in Baryshnikov's body. He's so funny. But my advice is to definitely tap into the social media world. So many people are against it, and I see nothing but positive. People are so ignorant when it comes to this. They think like you're exposing your kid or whatever, and it's like, this is the way of the world. If you don't think that it's not going to end, it's just going to be more and more platforms out there.
Yeah.
And you could capitalize on it. You know, Brody, he does really well. He has his own career, you know, with social media. And I would say be the bridge to get your kids to where they need to be, not the dictator of which way to go. Be the bridge to help them, you know, and use social media for positivity only. And it's important to just set the tone there. Like, never use it as a place to ridicule another human being, you know, because it could be a bullying platform, as we know from the comments that we get.
So many people talk about you're having your kids out there, you're exposing them at a young age and privacy and things like that. But I think one thing that some people, and it depends on what your kids want to do, like Brody obviously is a shining star. So for people who have a child that's like that, you're setting the stage for their future and you're giving them opportunities that they would never normally have. So I think that it's
100%.
really great to...
Yes, and DM the brands you want to work with. If your kid is wearing, just say Kohl's, for example, if they're wearing a full outfit from Kohl's, tag all the items from Kohl's. Let them know you're wearing their clothes, and you never know. You may get a free package or a free vacuum.
That's so awesome.
Like that's how it all starts, by tagging, and then, next thing you know, then you can start charging,
Yeah.
and have a rate sheet, then an agent, and then a manager.
Yeah.
Just keep growing.
Yeah, you just keep growing, and it's working. So I'm for it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for being on.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, baby.
Bye.